One foggy night, Emily missed the last train home. The station was deserted, lit by the eerie glow of blinking lights. As the clock struck midnight, the station seemed to come alive with the eerie sounds of distant metallic groans. She glanced at the time. There were no more trains that night. With a sigh, Emily settled down on a bench, trying to ignore the chill that seemed to penetrate her bones. The minutes dragged by and the fog outside grew thicker. Suddenly, the headlights of a train cut through the fog, its whistle echoing eerily. Emily's relief quickly turned to confusion. She was certain that there were no more trains scheduled. The train screeched to a halt, and the door swung open with an ominous groan. Emily hesitated, but seeking some warmth, stepped inside. The interior was dimly lit, and as she found a seat, she realized that the carriage was empty except for a figure sitting in the back. The figure was shrouded in shadow, its face hidden. Emily's heart began to pound as the train moved forward, gliding eerily smoothly through the mist. She glanced back at the figure. It remained still, its presence strangely unsettling. As the journey continued, the temperature dropped even further. Emily's breath became visible in the chilly air. She glanced back at the shadowy figure, only to find that it was now standing much closer, its face still hidden. Panic gripped her as she realized the figure was no longer sitting, but directly in front of her, obscured by the dim light. The train lights flickered, casting grotesque shadows. The figure slowly raised a skeletal hand, pointing directly at Emily. She gasped as the lights went out, plunging the carriage into darkness. In the suffocating darkness, Emily felt a cold, breathless whisper next to her ear. Suddenly, the train lurched to a stop and the lights came back on. Emily looked around, her heart racing. The figure had disappeared, and the carriage was empty. The train, now eerily silent, had stopped at an unfamiliar station, shrouded in fog. Emily got off, shivering, and saw a sign that read, "Welcome to the end of the line." She turned to watch the train disappear into the mist, and with a shiver, she realized that she had boarded a train that only appeared at midnight, taking passengers to destinations unknown.